TxDOT is committed to going beyond the road to connect you with the state's historic resources and natural beauty. But it's a two-way street. You too have a role in this environmental commitment. Before a shovel breaks ground on a transportation project, TxDOT works with you to understand how a proposed plan may affect important natural, cultural, and environmental resources in your community. Your participation is vital. At public meetings, TxDOT specialists address your comments and consider alternative plans while exploring environmentally friendly designs and routes. Who are these specialists you'll collaborate with? They are archaeologists, historians, geologists, biologists, and scientists. To ensure a project meets or exceeds the highest standards possible and in accordance with federal law, TxDOT environmental experts consider how transportation projects impact a community's quality of life, air and water, archaeological sites or historic places, and whether a design could endanger rare plants and animals. As a result of community involvement at public meetings across the state, TxDOT specialists create plans that balance transportation needs with environmental concerns. In Gregg County, that's how it worked out. With public influence, TxDOT refined roadway designs to achieve a balanced plan favored by the community. Gregg County is home to several thriving communities in East Texas. As the population grew, transportation needs changed. The residential and rural FM 2275 became a major thoroughfare. Better known by residents as George Ritchie Road, this popular route needed to accommodate more traffic and needed safety improvements. What would a safer, more efficient roadway look like? Nearly 200 residents let us know at public meetings. They asked questions and we delivered answers and solutions. The solution was a two-part project, a 4-mile extension and an expansion of the original 4-mile road between Longview and White Oak. During the planning stage for the projects, TxDOT presented Gregg County residents with several design options. All were guided by the National Environmental Policy Act and by results from natural, cultural, and community environmental studies. Each choice provided detail on resulting environmental impacts along with methods for mitigating those effects.
This location that we're standing at now is Grace Creek. We decided to span the creek instead of installing a box culvert, which helped us avoid and minimize impacts to streams and wetland resources.
TxDOT built bat boxes under the new bridge to provide more bat habitat at this site. Given certain conditions, these mammals can roost under bridges. Each alternative plan kept what residents like about a design and addressed concerns. While creating a final construction plan for the expansion of the roadway, residents were concerned about the amount of land needed for new right-of-way, including driveways, front yards, and a section of Panther Park.
We try to accommodate everyone's concerns and make adjustments where we can, but we also have design standards, safety standards that we have to adhere to, but we try to create the best balance.
The final community-approved redesign was a success. The partnership between TxDOT and the Longview Metropolitan Planning Organization, along with public input, resulted in a balanced project design which reduced right-of-way space and added bicycle lanes and sidewalks like those built along the George Ritchie Road extension.
Those were huge things that the citizens wanted. It provides a sense of mobility that wasn't there before. The cycling group wanted a safe route. Students wanted to ride their bikes from home to school.
The placement and extent of the bike lanes was a direct result of input from people attending the meetings.
Public involvement, oftentimes there's negative feelings towards it because they think, my idea won't be heard. I'm just one citizen, one property owner within a project. They're not going to hear me, they're not going to listen to me. I would say that's incorrect. TxDOT does listen. They're able to see concepts and ideas that are actually being implemented through the project. The citizens can see, be like, oh, it's not just going to be a 4-lane highway with a turn lane. We actually get a little bit more out of it. We get a sidewalk, we get a bike lane, and so the citizens now are a little bit more positive of seeing that ability that they're able to influence TxDOT.
The final plan was a success because every step of the process included input from the community. TxDOT strives to go beyond the road in considering the environment for all federally funded projects in communities across the Lone Star State. With you and your neighbors' participation, TxDOT will continue to design transportation systems that balance progress with safety, preservation, and conservation. How can you get involved in shaping the future of transportation? Start by finding out what projects are planned or in progress where you live or along your commute. Visit the TxDOT website and search for Project Tracker. You'll be guided to an interactive project map. Then, check out the TxDOT Public Involvement webpage. Here you can find a meeting or submit a question. Community meetings are often held years in advance of construction. Texas is our home. We want to build roads that consider the natural and cultural environment of Texas. Your help lets us know what's important to your community.
Yes, because we need their opinions and we do listen and hopefully end up with a win-win situation for everyone.
Join us in person or online at your neighborhood's next public meeting. Let's build the future together.